Alright, this is video coming your life from St. Lucia, Panhellenic World to be exact. Last time we completed Revenge! And we didn't really have to do a whole lot except slay a kid now, so let's proceed onwards now.
A tragedy has struck. Hopes were very high when Bellerophon, in what seemed to be a friendly gesture, offered to take Cythoneobea for a ride on Pegasus. As the pair soared upward, Pegasus suddenly bucked, and beautiful Cythoneobea plunged to her death. Ever since Bellerophon slipped the golden bridle onto Pegasus, the winged horse has been as docile as a sheep. Could Bellerophon have caused Pegasus to buck? Or was it just an unfortunate accident, as Bellerophon claims? Perhaps there will be some good news yet to emerge from all this grief and sorrow. At long last, Melampus has revealed a cure for your insane granddaughters. Build a sanctuary to Apollo, the god of healing. Surely Apollo will look upon your granddaughters with pity and cure them of their ailment. Meanwhile, Bellerophon, with sword rattling, has had the gall to accuse you of trying to kill him. He says that it is all clear to him. Chimera, Echidna, your own soldiers' attempted ambush. He claims that the list goes on and on. He has threatened that if you do not build another home for him, he will make your life most unpleasant once he assumes his seat on Olympus. Assumes his seat on Olympus? Maybe soaring to such great heights on the back of Pegasus has robbed Bellerophon's brain of some much-needed oxygen, because he sounds insane. Refusing a dangerous crazy man his wish would be futile and potentially deadly. Maybe building him another hall would quiet him.
The Wheels of Fortune in the Sanctuary, the Pile of Fortune quest, let's go. And as is custom, final save of, and immediately let's start construction of Apollo's Sanctuary. Plop it down here. Need these two here. Also terminate armor industry. Another sculpture studio. I have so much marble down here that the construction shouldn't take too long, hopefully. I just need some sculptures to go along with it. And then it's just a matter of, after the sanctuary is complete, just a matter of waiting for the quest to turn up. Let's have a look at our trading partners. Do we have anything interesting to sell to them? Nope. All's fine. They're completing the construction of the sanctuary in record speed. It helps if you're constructing sanctuaries naturally to have resources nearby your sanctuary, so you can they get delivered very quickly. Like you see, we're finishing construction of Apollo Sanctuary in breakneck speed with our two marble storehouses being right next to it. In some episodes it's not an option, but sometimes when you have the option to, always make sure you have enough resources next to your sanctuary to speed up construction. We're a bit running low on resources. We could probably do with building another farm district. As we're running kind of low on food. No, not food, but we're running our food quota is nearly the same as our population, so good idea to make a little movement there. In the meantime, while we wait for the sanctuary to finish, let's work on our housing block. College, podium. theater, grammar school, and not much for all the vendors here. Like you probably guys have already figured out, Agora, the people paying for the Agora goods, the money doesn't go into the coffers of the city, it's private-owned businesses, so it doesn't really help you at all, except for updating your housing box naturally. Happiness moment available. It's truly a golden time in China, people are very happy, so that all remember this special time, we're gonna build a cumulative one event. Hooray! Use a couple of wineries, I believe. Where did I put them down? Ah, here would probably be a good spot. Get more employment for our city's citizens. That. Now, if you're gonna take up my challenge, if you're playing along, if you're just watching this, I don't think I can challenge you. Try to build as big of a city here as possible. Like, there's amazing amounts of space here, so you can build absolutely a massive city. Heck, I might do a bonus video on that. I'm not promising anything, but after I'm done with Two Worlds Collide, the next adventure, I might do some bonus videos for this game. I might just continue building this city. Who knows? Ah, look at that, it's nearly finished. Now we just need to wait for the quest to pop up. $448 people in housing. Amazing construction work. I could have of course built it to face this way, but oh well. Apollo, the slowest god in all of Olympus. Even Hephaestus moves faster than Apollo when he's doing his missions. Actually, Hephaestus doesn't really do any missions for you. Apollo hunts down monsters, but still. Also, that doctor seems pretty shady. His cure for the illness? Pay to the gods. I'm a doctor, I don't cure illnesses, it's a god's mission. That's pretty shady to me. If you ask me.
My advice to you is
shady doctors. Let's check out our cattle, so it's all there we go. And sheep are all stocked up as well. Okay, that's done. Let's turn off the RNSC back on and start stockpiling bronze for the quest. So as soon as he pops up, we can just summon him and be on our merry way.
there is never a genius.
And back, I have to check on something really fast. We can't build any sanctuaries to Zeus or Athena in here. There's only these three gods. Well, that's enough, I think. We can only build one more sanctuary anyways, and we don't really need Zeus nor Athena. So Apollo is truly happy today because you have chosen to celebrate him with a sanctuary. He has blessed the eyes of the priests in the sanctuary, and they can foresee the future. He has also endowed your athlete, competitors, and actors and philosophers with increased talent and skill. Apollo also vows to protect your city from any hideous monsters sent to your city. Still no Pan-Hellenic games. And we might want to make a save, but we haven't done that in a while. The mysterious enigmatic oracle has nothing to predict this time. The oracle is silent. Thanks a lot.
I love watching mortals at their games, play acting, pontificating, and athleticizing.
Now we just need to wait for that quest to pop up. It should take a year or two, possibly. speaking of the story, maybe Bellerophon was right to accuse us. I mean, we did want him secretly to die, so maybe he's right to accuse us. Perhaps. Or not. Maybe he's just a madman. Okay, that's a good amount of food we can deliver now to our citizens. Not to mention Hera blessing the orange tender lodges so they get even more oranges for our city. Okay, that's all checked out.
Greetings, fair one. I have a very important quest for you.
I hear I need to sail Bellerophon immediately here at Olympus. I'm sure the hero will be able to find a suitable conveyance to journey here. A power shot to armor Hera and the hero's head. Bellerophon's hall and... save here. Construct this hall. Summon Bellerophon. Stop stockpiling bronze. I wonder if Hera's in on the plot or not. Oh, we can stop buying marble now as well.
The great Bellerophon is at your service!
Tell me what needs to be done and I'll do it. Send off Bellerophon on the quest and we're done. As soon as he gets to Mount Olympus over yonder, over here. I see a long and I haven't seen the future. Proetus is your subject will under the great building project in the project. The project, however, will be poorly planned and Proetus will need 9 planks of wood to finish it. If you send Ivan within a year, you'll save Proetus some embarrassment. Dispatch.
There was never a genius without a
Oracles.
tincture of madness.
There goes Hera blessing orange tenders lodges.
Become more plentiful under my guiding hand.
For some reason Hera would know, well, I can understand Atlas because he's a titan and not a god technically in that age and time. But I would wonder why Hera wasn't included in their first game. It's a mystery. Challenge you guys more highly. Because I had been 9 planks of wood for my building project before I even realized I needed it, I probably still think more highly than I did before. Yeah, but I'll find the adventures on the Mount Olympus.
The wheel of fortune has finally spun, and those who were once on the bottom are now at the top, and those who were at the top are now at the bottom. At long last, the news from Proetus is good. Building a sanctuary to Apollo, as Melampus had suggested, worked, and now your granddaughters have full possession of their senses. As promised, your fairest granddaughter has wed Melampus, and, as a wedding gift, Proetus has given Melampus 1/3 of his kingdom. Bellerophon, too, has experienced the reversal of fortune. The brash man thought that he belonged with the gods on Mount Olympus, and he was led to believe that he had Hera's support. Little did he know that Hera had had quite enough of his shenanigans, and that she knew Zeus would rapidly punish a mortal who dared approach the home of the gods. As surely as Helios drives the sun across the sky each day, Zeus indeed quickly put Bellerophon back in his place. The mighty god sent a gadfly, which bit Pegasus on the hind quarter. Reeling from the sting of the bite, Pegasus reared back, throwing Bellerophon off. Bellerophon plunged back to earth, but as usual, managed not to die. Now Bellerophon, bitter and broken, is wandering Greece alone. Thanks to the gods, he has finally left Lycia for good.
I love how that the nerd uses the word shenanigans. It's one of my favorite words, if you haven't can't tell by now. But let's proceed.
Some time has passed since you received any bad news or strange requests from Proetus. In fact, he has managed to forge an uneasy peace with Acrisius, and Melampus is leading his portion of the kingdom admirably. Now that things in the world have settled down, you've been able to focus your full attention on Lycia, which has developed into a fine city. For all the trouble that Bellerophon caused, his help in ridding the land of Chimera has certainly helped Lycia become the city that it is today. And what of Bellerophon? At last report, he was still wandering Greece, and all who see him turn their backs upon him. Some report that they have heard him planning to recapture Pegasus, but he certainly won't be able to find anyone, mortal or god, to help him reclaim the beast. Finally, Lycia's Bellerophon troubles are over.
Alright, so we completed Proetus and Bellerophon. Let's see now, adventure. Next time, we will finally begin the final stretch of our adventure in Master of Atlantis Poseidon, as we begin Two Worlds Collide. This is Video Crow saying, see you guys next time.